Welcome to Hub City Spokes. This season we're talking with millennials living in the 806. And today we have Briana Vela with Cielo Global Holdings chatting with us a little bit about your company. You've gotten some really cool recognitions lately.
Yes. So Cielo Global Holdings, one of our portfolio companies, Cielo IT, was actually ranked on the Inc. 5000 list this year in the top 500. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, and it's an international company, right? The overall.
Yes. We're headquartered here in Lubbock, but we have clients all over the globe.
That's incredible. And y'all do like that business from right here in Lubbock, Texas.
Yes, we do. We have some, remote employees, of course, to be able to go and to some of our different sites that we have, but we're headquartered right here in Lubbock.
Awesome. How did it get started here in Lubbock?
So one of our founders is actually moved back to Lubbock 15 years ago, I believe. And so him and his wife set up shop here, and they have kids here. And then one of the other founders got together with him, and they decided to kind of start this business working with technology and kind of changing the way that managed services worked.
That's really cool. It seems like Lubbock is really seeing kind of an influx in the tech sector.
Yes, definitely. See, our company's been in Lubbock since 2009, but we've definitely noticed within the last probably 5 to 10 years that technology companies in general have just kind of grown in Texas. And, Lubbock is just a great place for us to set up shop because of the low cost and the easy access to different major cities. And so it kind of just became the place for us to get headquartered. And our company has actually grown quite a bit since 2018, adding in 3 more business units. So it's pretty exciting to see that growth right here in Lubbock.
Yeah, definitely. It makes sense kind of being just down the street from, Texas Tech, and there's LCU and other,
Yes.
educational institutions here.
Yes, definitely.
So you're from Lubbock originally, and you went to Texas Tech.
Yes.
So what was that choice like? Growing up here, what did you, I guess, like about Lubbock or enjoy about Lubbock that you wanted to continue your education here?
So I was a tech fan from the beginning, and so it was kind of always just part of my plan to go to Texas Tech. I didn't even apply to other colleges. I know that's really bad. You're supposed to apply to other things. But
when you know, you know.
I also had a dance background, and so I tried out for the Texas Tech Pom Squad, and once I made it, that kind of made my decision. Okay, I'm going here, and so I just
you were on the Pom
stayed
Squad?
here. Yes, I was on there
for
4 years, and so it was so fun and exciting, and it definitely makes a different college experience.
That is so cool.
Yes.
So when you graduated, what made you kind of decide to give Lubbock a look?
Honestly, it was the quality of the opportunities that I had as a first-time, job looker. I actually applied and interviewed for several jobs in the Dallas area, and even got offered jobs there. But the opportunity that Lubbock offered me, especially as a communicator and marketer, it just seemed the best decision for me at that time. So kind of just a better idea for me.
Yeah, it seems that's kind of a common thread with a lot of people, in that they get really good opportunities here. Like there's an opportunity for you to get invested and develop those skills, and then to really progress in your career at a young age.
Yes, yeah, I definitely will say it kind of gave me a leg up in being able to progress in my career and get these different, jobs that I would have never thought of whenever I first started out.
Yeah. What was that progression kind of into the position you have now?
So I started off at the Price Group, which is a marketing agency, advertising agency here. And so that kind of gave me a little bit of building blocks to know whether I wanted to do in-house marketing, agency marketing, or contract marketing. So it kind of gave me a little bit of an idea of what kind of my future career path would be. And so then after that, I actually got in with Texas Tech University here, their Health Sciences Center, and was there for a while. And that was just a great opportunity to make connections and network and be able to kind of put my own spin on their communications and marketing department within rural and community health. That's where I was at. And then I moved over to retail with Ashley Home Store, their West Texas region. I guess there were 7 different stores that I had the opportunity to be their marketing manager with. So that really helped me grow in a different side of marketing, more kind of the media buying and that type of consumer, business to consumer side of it. And then after that, I got to work with the city of Lubbock. So I had some little bit of municipality experience in there. And then this great, amazing opportunity to be the director for Cielo Global Holdings, of course, an up and coming technology company, came to my doorstep. And so I decided to take the leap of faith and join them. And I've been with them for just almost 2 years.
That is so neat to see like that progression of all these different opportunities that you got to be a part of and then kind of moving into where you are now.
Yes, definitely.
You're pretty involved in Association for Women in Communications.
Yes.
Can you speak to like the networking for professionals in Lubbock?
Yes, so I actually joined the Association for Women in Communications when I was in college. Texas Tech had a chapter of it. I wasn't too active in it during college because I was kind of busy with a few other things, but once I graduated, I definitely wanted to be a part of the professional chapter just because they seemed like a group of women that was involved in everything. And once you got to know them, it did open up doors for opportunities. I think I had at least 2 different job opportunities come from women in that organization. So I do feel like it really helped out my career path personally. And it's just something that in Lubbock, not only are you trying to move forward in your career, but you want to make sure that you have friends around you, people that are in your same industry or even your a different industry that you want to be able to have them support you, you support them, y'all share in common goals and, common nonprofits or other organizations that you may want to support. It's just nice to kind of have that. And I think Lubbock does a good job of promoting the young professional organizations here. They really want to get people involved and meeting other people.
Yeah, I've definitely felt that too. As a member, I've really enjoyed getting to call on other members and ask them questions and kind of get advice or, sometimes it's about meeting that right person or connecting the 2 people that need to know each other or whatnot.
Yes, definitely.
I think Lubbock does a really good job of that.
It does. There's a lot more opportunity than people think when they first think of Lubbock, Texas.
Yeah. So what do you like to do with your friends whenever y'all are kind of just hanging out?
So we actually like movies and shopping and wineries. And so Lubbock has an abundance of that. And so we'll usually plan out a girls' weekend. We'll do brunch, we'll go shopping or catch a movie whenever those are, kind of a little more back to normal. But that's kind of what we like to do. We like to support local boutiques around here. There are so many good ones that just keep popping up. I like to keep up with fashion. And so anytime I'm in something, it's fun to say, oh, this is from local place in Lubbock, or you can find them online, to try to push that. But we do that. And of course, we do support the Tech games. We try to go to basketball and football games as we can.
I know it's fun to go cheer on the Red Raiders.
Yes, sure. It is. The experience is really, really great here in Lubbock. I don't think game day is like that anywhere else.
Yeah. Can you speak to the Lubbock culture at all? It's kind of like with Texas Tech. You grew up here and you're kind of just raised with that, red and black, Red Raider spirit. Yeah.
So it's kind of funny, I think, because we're a college town, but we're also a family town. And so it's kind of interesting to see that dynamic. So my mom is originally from Lubbock also, but my dad is from Chicago. And so kind of once he moved here and, they thought this was a great place to grow a family. And so, me and my sister grew up being involved in everything. My mom was a nurse and my dad was a police officer with the Lubbock Police Department. So we got to experience, that side, law enforcement side as well, and just kind of get to know places in Lubbock and things in Lubbock that were going on. We would go to Tech games. My dad would work the Tech games, for security, and he'd take us there. And so that's where my love for tech kind of started at a young age, and just being involved in different things and, being involved in our church. We always volunteered with them every year. So that just kind of built that, those building blocks of foundation and community whenever I was young. And so being able to kind of experience it on the college side as well, there's always something to do. And of course, being involved in Texas Tech being on the Palm Squad and that type of thing was also, a nice experience that I really wouldn't want to trade for anything.
Yeah. It's interesting that you're able to grow up here and kind of develop that love for Lubbock, and then kind of each area of your life, each time period, there's been building blocks to each of it.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of thought I wanted to get out of Lubbock as soon as I graduated college, but like I said, the opportunity was here. The people here are great, and it's just kind of, they're so welcoming and friendly. I know you hear that a lot about Lubbock being the friendliest place, but it really is. Even traveling to other parts of Texas, it's not the same kind of dynamic that you get here.
Yeah, it definitely seems like opportunity is of no shortage here.
Yes, definitely.
So as we're looking forward, kind of moving into this next year, what do you see for yourself and for your position? What are some like goals, I guess, you have for yourself?
Yes. So our company is actually growing. We're expanding. We're growing our team, and we're going to open up a second location, kind of a second headquarters, if you would, hopefully in Florida within the next year or two. So we're working on that. And so just being able to grow my team. Right now, I'm kind of a one-person marketing department. And as our team grows and our business units grows and our client base grows, we hope to grow internally. So I'm looking to hopefully grow my marketing department and add some more wonderful Lubbock people to my team. And then kind of just see what happens. I, purchased a house here whenever I think it was right after my first job. And so kind of, being able to renovate that and maybe do something else with it. I don't know, maybe purchase a new house. We'll see what's on the horizon, but I'm just kind of one of those DIYers, so it's taken a little bit longer.
Yeah, well, you're so young too to purchase your own home. That's really impressive.
And like I said, I probably couldn't have done that in another city at that age. And so it's just amazing what you can accomplish in Lubbock. You just feel like you have your little life and your little world, and you just kind of are living in it.
Yeah. So speaking of growth, if someone's thinking they maybe want to take that step, maybe they want to live somewhere where they can buy their first home or they can have that next opportunity, what would you say to someone who is considering Lubbock?
I would say don't be afraid by the location. I think it's a great location because I guess maybe I learned this at a young age that I enjoy driving. So for me, a 6-hour trip to Dallas or something is nothing. It's like a weekend trip. And so I would definitely give them advice of if the opportunity is there, you'll learn to love the community. And especially Lubbock, I don't think there's anything you can really hate about Lubbock, and the people here, they're just so friendly, and they really are, kind of open to different opinions and learning new things about new people. So I kind of feel like it's one of those places that you can grow as an individual, as well as hopefully growing, your career or, your future.
Yeah, for sure. I always tell people that you're a quick flight away from the beach, or you can just drive to the mountains.
Exactly. Yes. Being so close to Ruidoso is great.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you taking time. For more stories like Briana's, check out podcast.lubbockeda.org.